Alrighty, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and welcome back to another Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer race. The race starts in just about a minute, and today we have another open invitational with pseudo boots and all that stuff. So, I'm a little bit... Well, I didn't know this race was happening this quickly, so... I'm not entirely prepared. Maybe mentally, maybe just kind of gameplay-wise, but let's see what's happening. Anything else? I think we're about to go, I guess. Alrighty, and the race begins in just about 10 seconds. Let's see what's gonna happen. Randomizer means we need to gather the 7 crystal in the dungeons. Which dungeons? Well, it's randomized. Let's go. And at the beginning, I always look for bombs in order to get a bunch of items from Kakariko Village. We actually get immediately an armor upgrade, which I think is really nice. The tracker on the left side bugs out a little bit whenever I get an armor upgrade, but technically I just have blue mail, which means most enemies will deal half damage, with some exceptions. For example, these green guards, they always deal half a heart of damage, no matter which armor I'm wearing. So there's a thing, I guess. Alright, that was... Is that... I'm not gonna kill enough enemies at this point. This is actually gonna be pretty awkward. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. Just a piece of heart. So, the pickle earlier dropped arrows, which means it has the arrow prize pack, which is less than ideal for me. I want to actually get something useful out of it. I'll try and attract the bird. Kind of hoping the bird was gonna drop something else. Small magic will eventually, I think, lead to bombs, but... well, not anytime soon. So, another little bit awkward sword. Maybe I should start Uncle at some point. You know what? My previous opponent actually had a very interesting start to this. If they didn't get any useful bombs or anything like that, they would actually save and quit from here and go south route in order to get the bombs. I'm actually gonna save and quit and just go to Uncle real quick. I know the tree pole is nothing. However, I have not killed any guards yet. Oops. So I don't know whether they will have anything. 5 rupees, so they have the rupee price back, so that unfortunately does not help us either. Alrighty, let's see where else we land. Cake Sauce! Thank you for the rain and the host, and welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. This is a ladder race, so even if you could help me, please do not, because that is not allowed. I would appreciate that. And we get a glove, actually, as our next item. So this is very interesting, because normally I would love to go to the backside of Escape, but I don't have any bombs. So we are playing with pseudo boots, which means we can dash, and that's about it. Every other functionality of the boots is not enabled until we actually get the proper boots. This is literally just to move a little bit faster. But I did have gloves, so this rock here has a 50% chance to contain bombs, and 2 bombs are hopefully gonna be sufficient to either buy more afterwards, or... well, at least not having to go back too far. So in here, as well as the next 2 locations I'm gonna enter, all of these places have bombable walls, but also a bunch of chests that I don't technically need any bombs for. Here we have a lamp, and more bombs. Alright, that's already a good start. However, we actually currently only have bombs as our combat tool to begin with. So we'll probably have to buy more bombs anyways. And hey Cake Sauce, welcome! I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid and the host. And thank you for the good luck. I guess wishing luck is basically still fair game, so that's quite helpful. Probably. And welcome to you, this was my real name, as well as Grazloth, or Grazioth. Feel free to correct me if you'd like to. I hope you all have a good time. That is more monies. And there's a plenty of money, okay. And the weapon. And the bow. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's a lot of things. Let me check the map real quick. Alright, all of the dungeons in the light world are just regular crystals. And there's a hammer. We have a glove, we just need a moon pearl now in order to get into the dark world. That's a lot of things really early on, actually. Got to keep track of the glove. Do I still wanna buy bombs? I think yes. I only have 2. And without boots, I wouldn't be able to open up walls properly otherwise. I could have staved it off technically for a little bit longer if I really wanted to, but... yeah, I'm just going to make sure I have bombs. Light time investment for making sure I have stuff. And welcome to you as well, Fat Man and Bramble Blaster. Thank you for the good luck, everybody. Hope you're all having a good time so far. Welcome to Zelda Link to the Past, the ladder race for the invitational boots thingy. There is 300 rupees on that thing. However, even though I would like to grab those, again, we have pseudo boots, so we actually can't. There is one of only 2 full heart pieces right there, so that's interesting as well. So before I go to Easton Palace and clear it out, because it's a crystal, I'm just gonna check the backside here. If I buy some miracle, get a mirror, and... Moon Pearl, I guess I need both of those. We could just go into Palace of Darkness instead of Easton Palace. Although that would be a bit of a stretch. Small key. So we did get the small key. Still possible for the map to be in the center area, but oh well. Okay, now we head over to Easton Palace. Normally my standard route tends to be going to... oh, there's a King of Samaria, that's good to know. Normally my standard route is to head over to the south shore, where there's Mini Moldam Cave and a lot of items and such. However, in this case, because I have a bow and I can just very easily, and in logic even, clear Easton Palace as a dungeon, I will want to do that. There is a mirror. Alright. I would just need a moon pearl in order to do what I just said earlier, but that's fine. Now we go over here, do this, get bonked, that's fine. I guess I could have done spin speed earlier, but I'm not terribly consistent at it right now. This controller is still getting lift in, so to speak. So I have both a sword and a hammer, so I can dash through this pot if I press the hammer and the dash button at the exact same frame. It's called a hammer dash, and this only works on specifically the 1.0 version of the game, which is the Japanese version exclusively. And that is also what basically the randomizer is built on. There's a few of these little tricks that only work on the Japanese 1.0 version, and honestly they add quite a bit to the game that don't really disrupt casual gameplay whatsoever, so I feel like that is actually quite fun to have a few more tools in your arsenal, or knowledge for that matter, like a hammer dash and stuff like that. Here we have a big key. The big key is quite nice, because now we just need 2 more items. Now, because we have the lamp, everything is effectively in logic in this dungeon here, so I could potentially gamble and say that I'm not going to go and check the chest that normally contains the big key in the vanilla game. But I'm just gonna play it safe, and if I find the map or compass early, which I just want the map, I'm gonna go and check it out anyways. Because it is quite a bit out of the way. Also, I could have done the sword spin as approaching the chest. It would have been slightly more efficient. That's alright. Alrighty, so we have 2 items out of this dungeon right now. Now we're going to go the long way around. This is normally the chest that leads, or the path that leads over to the chest. That contains the big key. Well, it still is the path, I suppose. There's just no big key in there. There could be just a compass in there, and this entire route here was basically just time invested for technically no good reason, but practically, I don't know that, so... It is in fact a compass. Well, that was weird. Mog decided to try and slip back out almost. A little bit low on health, but with having a lamp this should not be too terribly difficult here. I probably should have picked up the other pot with arrows as well. That might have been more efficient. Maybe. I don't need those bombs. Since they drop bombs, I think they might drop more. There they are. Alrighty. So what do we do after? Probably just go south shore like normal. I could decide to go up Death Mountain instead, but I don't have a hookshot to speed up Tower of Hera. Or to go to the... well, actually, east side of Mountain is available. I could stay south shore for a little bit longer if I really wanted to. Alrighty, 1 out of 7 crystals. The reason I'm thinking south shore instead of going the other place is because Zora... and not south shore, is because Zora is... expensive. You know what? I'm gonna do it for once. Sure, why not? Could come back to bite me if there's like Titansmiths in the South Shore, and I would be able to just also check Dark East Death Mountain. But hey. My reasoning is that Zora costs 500 rupees. I do not have 500 rupees right now. But technically it is in logic because we have the gloves to lift up the rocks. Good morning, Yawning Dorin, and welcome. I hope you're doing well. So, let's see. Is there any reason for me to ever save and quit after rescuing the old man? What would he need to give me? I think the answer is no. We always go up. Also, these cabbages always deal 1 heart of damage, no matter what armor you have. They're kind of mean. See what's in here. Just bombs. That's nice. Now, I need to not forget to check the crystals in this dungeon, or in the Dark World, not dungeon. Let's see. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, we do need an ice rod, unfortunately. However, we don't technically need flippers. Or, well, mirror, but we already have the mirror. Oh. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have the big key, so up we go. If we had a hookshot, we could do a hero pot play, which means we can clip into the pot where you normally actually fall down into when you try to get some fairies refilled. It's basically a drop all the way from the top of the tower to the very bottom into a pot, and that is where the fairies would be. But today, well, we don't have that hookshot. So we can't clip in there and just warp to the top of the tower like that. Oh. But we can get a refill this way anyways. Alright, that is one item so far. This should be fine. And the second item, alright. So it's just clearing the dungeon at this point. Thank you for the damage boost. And we did actually get a bottle, which does unlock one item in Kakariko village at the sick kid. Also, I don't think I've ever gotten bonked into there like that. That's a new one. Kind of a meanie. Also, I did actually hit the switch in the previous floor, just so these pots here with all the hearts in them would be available, but because we got just a bunch of hearts and a fairy along the way, that was not all that necessary. Plus, I guess we do have blue mail, so it wasn't necessary to begin with, I guess. Gonna chase? Chase. Right. So let's see. Easton Palace of Darkness is a crystal and easily available. Anything else? Oh, as soon as I get a moon pearl, it is easily available. I guess Titans and Moon Pearl would be needed in order to check out East Death Mountain here. That's alright. 20 rupees over there, I do not mind. Don't need those. So we go and check out everything on Death Mountain. And then we go to the South Shore. Oh, I could have just kept dashing. That guy normally electrifies itself and you just try to get through. But today it decided to not do that, so I could have just kept dashing. 5 rupees, I do not need those. I do have a mirror, so we can take a slightly more efficient route through this here. Because we can go in here instead of dropping from above. And with the mirror we can delete the block here. If I select the hammer, I can even dash through these pots, which is slightly more efficient. Only very slightly though. I think my only... no, actually I could use arrows, I guess. I was about to say my only way of going across there. To hit the switch was bombs, but arrows works just fine. There's the Moon Pearl. And the Better Sword. Okay. Better Sword. And the Moon Pearl. So... change of plans again. I guess we're not gonna go South Shore quite yet. I'm gonna go Palace of Darkness. Am I going to check Hyrule Castle along the way? I could. What do we need at this point? We need a lot of things. So, yeah, we're just gonna check Hyrule Castle along the way. Or do we? Wait, what's the other 5-6? Oh, it's Turtle Rock, so that's unlikely going to be happening before we ever get to the pyramid. So we just go Pyramid Fairy, without the bomb. Yeah. It's a green pendant. Ah, please down. was just kind of wondering whether there's ever a chance I would do Green Pendant before going Palace of Darkness, but not really. There's nothing on the pyramid ledge of value anyways, so we're going here. So we do have the small key, so everything at the bottom here is available logically after the first chest, that is. The first chest is always in logic. It's you can get there by just walking, without anything. However, the next chest after this first one, you do require a small key to proceed by logic, because technically you could use that small key in a awkward way. I actually did not need to kill that guard with a small key. Where was I? Yeah, technically you could use that small key on the sewers door and open that one. So, because you could lock yourself out of the bottom chest because you used the key in that way, the logic for the randomizer setting has to account for you possibly and potentially doing that. I don't think the small key, and there's the map. And basically needs to make sure that you have that small key from the chest before you need to go down here. Since I have a mirror, I don't need to worry about deforming here, so that makes that nice and quick. And we do know that there's one more item of unknown value in here, so we go and grab it real quick. So thanks to the mirror, we can then subsequently just proceed over to Palace of Darkness after grabbing the, well, portal I left just outside the castle. And let's see what it is, and it is just 20 rupees. Alright. We do know what a Kino Samario is, but we still need... Well, we don't technically need the hookshot, actually. We do need Fire Rod, Ice Rod. We don't... Actually, boots would be fine. Wait, hang on. Can I? I know I can't set up Water Walk with fake boots. Normal one. Is there any other way to Water Walk? There is, actually, with the Moon Pearl out of the thing, but... I think you start swimming right after. Don't mirror here. Basically, I'm trying to think whether I can sequence break it in the Kino Samaria. But outside of water walking with actual boots, I don't really know a method. Because I think if you water walk in the light world and mirror over to the other side, that does in fact not work. Because I'm pretty sure you start swimming as soon as you get back to the dark world through the mirror portal. Assuming you somehow place the mirror portal in an appropriate spot to do that to begin with. So I'm not gonna try and worry about that. So I either need flippers or I need actual boots in order to get Kino Samaria as well. I was kind of hoping I could just sneak by that guy at the top, but not quite. So Fire Rod, Ice Rod... Especially the Ice Rod is always going to be a nuisance until we get it, in my opinion anyways, because it can... Oh, hey, there's flippers. It can basically be anywhere. Flippers are after the Moon Pearl in the logic setting. Wonder whether I can... dash. Is that any good? I think I had to wait for that guy. Oh shoot, I need 2 bombs. I almost forgot. Well, I kinda forgot beforehand, because I still have pseudo boots. I can't do normal way. Also running low on arrows, so grabbing just a few. We don't need too many right now. But having more would be beneficial. So flippers are interesting because that means technically I can go into Swamp Palace. Practically I don't want to. And some bombs again here. You know what? That's close. Without actually going down there, I would not have been able to make this in time. Also, there's a really loud plane flying outside. I think you cannot hear it, because my microphone should cover that, but practically I can barely hear the game right now. Another small key. I need one more for the south chest. We don't get it, so we don't have to worry about it. You have enough money for Zora now, so that's a big plus too. Could switch over to the ball. Oh, that was close. That guy was about to shoot. It deals a full heart of damage to me. There's another item right there. I actually didn't keep track of how many items we have, but I'm gonna open up everything anyways. At this point I guess I might just warp to refill my health. Don't kill me, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna death warp to refill my health because I'm not confident in my ability to not take damage from, well, everything else remaining in the dungeon here. Could I have just gone to the boss? I think I could have just gone to the boss. That would have worked. Do I want... Yes, I'm gonna refill my health here. Because I really need to close my window. Super loud right now. Also definitely going to refill some arrows. Might as well while I'm here. I already hit the switch earlier. Oh no. I wanted to keep that health. Too late. So... I'm trying to think what my best option is for... getting the King of Samari off that island. I have to be in the Dark World to get it, but backtracking from Palace of Darkness is almost certainly not worthwhile. But I do also want to go South Shore sooner rather than later, so I guess we save and quit to Link's house and go into the Dark World. Keep the portal there? Oh wow, actually, he was playing real nice right there. Thank you, face. In a burner. Okay, that brings Spike Cave into logic. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could do a silly thing and just check like the first chest of Swamp Palace as well. Because I'm gonna try and open up the dam while I'm at it. So, you know what? I've never done that before. Let's just get the first chest in Swamp Palace. Why not? Oh, that's gonna... I don't know. That's really silly. But I would want to keep my portal, so I would kind of drag it over to Mini Modern Cave. Then again, I would also want to keep it for... Oh, this is awkward. You know, I should just... Too many options. Not enough good ones. Or not one standout good one anyways. I was just kind of thinking... But I also kind of want to get Ice Rod Cave, I guess. So do I just run back afterwards? Oh, this is awkward. Just a red rupee over there. Good enough. Yeah, how about that? Alright, let's just check the first chest. Why not? The first chest is pretty quick to acquire. Well, technically a second chest, I guess. The first one always contains a key in this mode. Just made her out of here. Ah, that's a big key. Not even an item. I'm trying to brain so hard as to how to handle this situation where I probably could... You know, I think what would have been better is I just went South Shore. At some point anyways. Ooh, fairy. I don't have a boomerang. Bye, fairy. I just went South Shore separately. Went to Zora. Oh, Fire Rod. Good thing I came here. Fire Rod was available from the very beginning. Am I gonna orphan Ice Rod Cave? No. I don't wanna. Ice Rod Cave is one of these locations that unless you find a flute, it's super awkward to get there later. But also, with pseudo boots, I can't do the water walk afterwards, so... I guess we're just running back? I'm very conflicted whether this is any good at all right now, what I'm doing. This feels so inefficient. I guess I'm just gonna jump into the water after getting Kino Samari off the island here. There's a weird water exit there. I think the link hopped there for a second. Rabbit actually almost jumped right there without grabbing the Kino Samari. That would have been really awkward. I guess we're just gonna swim now. That dash was not worth it. Alrighty, so we got Kino Samaria. We need an ice rod. And a flute or a book? One or the other. Ice rod and a flute or a book. Then we are in go mode actually. I don't tackle, need a hookshot in order to clear the game. Although I have not practiced Molder Bounce in a while. I can't hover. So should I really risk it? I would probably just want to open up all the chests along the way. And I need to especially keep track on whether Ice Palace is clearable, I guess. Oh yeah, actually, I suppose we may need a medallion. Ooh, a fairy. No, I'd like to have a second one, please. I need to check whether Ice Palace is gonna be hookshot logs. Because, let's see, you get a big key. Somewhere. Without the left key on the left, small key on the left side. I guess I could have tried to combine this. Oh, okay, I got it now. So there would have been a way better method of doing this here. What I could have done instead is I could have gone... Yeah, I could have routed in Catfish after, like, let's say, Graveyard Ledge or something. And then done the rest of the Zora area instead of doing that awkward thing that I just did earlier. We don't have a book, so we can't check pedestal. Every time I think that whenever I walk a long way around to get to this portal. Good morning to you, Psych G. I hope you're doing well. Alrighty, thanks to the fire rod we can just straight up clear this dungeon here, so... I do have the fire rod, so let's go and grab the chest along the way here. Oh, wrong way. Fun fact, if you let one of these jellies live, the hand is never gonna spawn to grab you. The Wall Master. Thankfully it's not a spider hand. Alright, there's one item out of this dungeon here that's actually interesting. Because if we're lucky, we just get the other item from Mothia. Mothia only ever has map compass, big key, or an item. Doesn't have a small key ever. Just waking up. I say good morning. And welcome. I'm doing quite fine, thank you. Bit of an awkward routing earlier, but besides that I think the seed is going quite decent. I do need to kill the mummy for the small key in this room. Oh no. Hit me. Thank you. Yeah, messed up. You want to knock that mummy into the spikes, but I actually don't know how to do that. I've never really run NMG in this game for regular speedruns, so I'm lacking a lot of the more traditional muscle memory, I suppose. That was a super nice moth. Let's see, did we get the second item? Nope. Oh, but at least it's not a big key, I guess. Does it matter? I don't have a Titan Smith to make it faster anyways. Do I go Graveyard Ledge from here? If I go Graveyard Ledge, I guess I'm gonna orphan Catfish. Isn't the greatest, but it's like any other location. The chance of any individual location having something is not that high. And always possible. Plus, think about it that way. The chance that my opponent orphans Catfish as a location is not too terribly low in comparison either. Hey, there's the second item. Not something useful. I did do this actually. Yeah, I'm going to just orphan Catfish. Cut my exploration short. Then again, I kinda need Ice Rod. Ice Rod always makes routing awkward. I guess Titan Smiths would be helpful too. If I go to Catfish here, what do I do afterwards? Good question. I need a coin flip. Let's just arrows, don't care. And yeah, modular with hammer is way better than fire rod. Way better. But I don't have actual boots. Have to go the long way around. I don't have Titan Smiths to lift up the rocks. Hey Cosmotic, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Should I go catfish or not? This is basically as close as I'm gonna be to catfish. We have most of the items at this point, but we are also still lacking Titan Smiths. Alright, sure, let's do catfish. Not happy about it. Oops, not what I meant to do. How's the seat been? Very strange for my playstyle anyways, because I'm making weird decisions. Left on this first. But overall, not bad. Just, I'm playing this a bit inefficient, unfortunately. I do not need to mirror. Is there any reason for it to ever mirror? Titan Smiths would actually give me access to Ice Palace. No, no Titan Smiths. Why did I go here? I was actually looking at... Oh, that's awkward. Sure. I was actually looking at K45. And my brain automatically went, oh, you want to go K45? Let's start at Link's house. I was just thinking that it would actually be a pretty excellent and efficient route overall if I were to go... just the entire Dark World route, so to speak. Where I start clearing Thieves Town. Then again, I guess this is going to give me more information on whether I want to go to the back of Thieves Town. Oh. I probably don't. Just Titan Smiths here. Didn't. Brain does not compute. How do I do this? I want to go Ice Palace now. Really want to go Ice Palace now. And there's a flute. Ice Rod Go mode now. I need to cut my Dark World exploration short. Activate the flute. Probably go Sick Kid along the way. Could deliver Froggy, make like a half measure. Then again, Ice Rod can be anywhere. Do we just grab Froggy along the way? Don't worry about Hammer Packs. Hammer Pack is nice and fast though. But whenever Ice Rod is, it's gonna make it really awkward, it feels like anyways. Let's just do Hammer Packs. We orphan the blue chest, I guess, in this case. Do I wanna... no, I don't want to do any of these. I wanna go Ice Palace, because that's a dungeon I need to clear. Wait a second, actually. Hang on, I just thought of something. I only have pseudo boots. So there's a decent chance I actually need regular boots in order to clear desert. I still need to learn that mental thinking, so actually looking for more right now is perfectly fine. Oh, that's probably too high up, it's gonna bonk me. Yeah. Deliver the Froggy back home. Hi Froggy. Hi, Froggy. Alright. Got it? Yeah, we're just gonna leave the loot chest here. Purple. We'll name the color. Yeah, we just... Yeah, good thing I actually thought about that, because this is not something that I thought about just a minute ago. Because I wanted to really go Ice Palace, because it makes sense. Could just be Ice Rod in there and we're in go mode, right? But what makes more sense even is... I have flute, and I want to check... the location for flute place. Desert. That's what I want to check. Desert. The front area for Thieves Town is really efficient to just clear right now. It's pretty quick. But the problem is, of course, I'm not doing crystal dungeons when I could. I do that. I have Titansmiths, it's quick to get back here. That's such an awkward half measure. Did I really need the information for... I guess I also need the information for Total Rock Medallion, could still be Bombos. I assume it's just Ice Rod, but that is not necessarily the case. It is the case most of the time if you have 2 medallions. And that is not just statistics 2 out of 3, that is actually the game has to give you the thing before you need it, medallion, in order to enter Total Rock. Because the other medallion that you don't need can be anywhere. Speaking of medallion, just double checking. Oh, okay. Even if I wanted, I couldn't go into Misery Maya right now. But again, that medallion can be anywhere. Including Cannon's Tower. This is not it. No, the moment of truth. Whether we can clear Desert Palace. So, if there's a spark here, there's still a chance that we can do it. There's a map, we can clear a desert. Okay, we don't need boots. Probably. Still a 1 in 22 chance that the torching in the tower has a thing. I was about to say it was a mistake to mirror out, but I guess you could argue that if specifically Land Molhas has the Ice Rod, we wouldn't have to go back in and check. But that's... well... most of the decay is not gonna happen. Really? Yeah, most of the time that's not gonna happen. Always possible though. Wait, did I get a small key? Why do I have an additional small key? I didn't get the big key, did I? I thought it was the big key. Ah! Oh no! Brain was too many steps ahead. It was a mistake to mirror. Oh, that's a completely unnecessary time loss. That's... I think that's the first time I've done that one. I really thought I had the big key right there. But clearly that was a mistaken assumption. I was thinking about the big key that much. There's the big key, that's what I need. There's one item out of this dungeon. Now we can go to the boss. Now it's more efficient to go to the boss first, because he could just have the second hit and never have to go back in here. Ish. It's human nature to make mistakes. Some of us are just more human than others. I like that. Kind of a similar concept as to everybody's equal, but some people are more equal than others. I mean, it's not the worst mistake I've ever made, realistically, but still a really awkward one. Do I have enough magic? I think if I don't miss, I have. Maybe. Yeah, okay, just barely. Item? No, I have to go back in anyways. Triple dip Desert Palace when it was absolutely unnecessary. Ah, that stinks. But that's all on me. Okay, what I do actually want to do... I only have a Master Sword right now. I want to navigate to the bottle and get a blue potion before we go into Ice Palace. Blue potion is always worthwhile in my opinion. Very slight delay. Which actually reminds me, this is like the 5th seed in a row where I haven't even ever gotten the mushroom for a fetch quest. Normally you would like to combine buying potions with checking the mushroom at the same time, but I guess we're not gonna get that anytime soon. Huh. So we also check Agina as we come out of here. Hello, anybody here? Nope. Agina could have eyes a lot. We safe and quit from Agina? I think it's faster. I wanna... Is it faster? Wait, actually I think it's faster if you want to go to Link's house or the mountain anyways. But I think it's about equal. A compass. Great. I still don't know where I'm going. Accurate. Tippy tap. Nice. Ah! What did I just say? That's a freeze frame right there. Potion is what I said. Come on, brain. Yes, that half a heart could be valuable. Brain, why do I even keep you around? I feel like it's probably the other way around. The brain keeps me around. This is technically just the brain talking to the brain, right? That's how it works. I don't have a boomerang or a hookshot, so... The bird is getting tired of my antics. Maybe. Bombs. I don't have a hookshot, so there's no easy way of killing the pingators. Oh yeah, I need to keep track of whether this is gonna be... Hookshot locked or not. Let's see, the first... Wait, was that 9? Oh my goodness. It wasn't the key, it wasn't the big key, or compass said it was an item, yes. You don't know if you've seen that penguin strat before? Well, they died to a single bomb drop. Some people have other bomb strategies, but this is just the most efficient thing I could come up with. Ah, I did not want to get hit there. Hold down and then down right. Which is a 50-50 chance of getting you to the correct alignment for getting the setup. Come on. Gimme. There we go. Bit awkward. That is the second item already. Okay. Let's see. If big key is on the left side, you need all the small key accessible in order for it to be not hookshot locked. The big key is on the right side. You need a small key on the left side, which there's guaranteed a small key on the left side now, actually. This is fine. So this is not hookshot locked. There has to be at least one small key on the left side. Unless it's on the boss. I guess that's a possibility, huh? Big key is here. Need one wait. You know, could use the small keys. You actually need another small key in the freezer room for this to be not hookshot locked. I need to check the freezer room because it could be my last item still. Because you can get that other small key and you can just use it up in weird places and here. So you need all the small keys if you were to do this the normal way. I did not need that small key actually myself. That was entirely unnecessary. Yeah, this has to be a small key, otherwise this is hookshot locked. And Kinosamari locked. But Kinosamari locked doesn't matter. Wait. Did I miscount? I must have miscounted. There was one small key on the right side. Is it possible to not get that small key? It is, actually. If you use all the small keys you can find on all the doors, you will not get through the right-hand side door. So you would have to use a hookshot in order to get around. This means, if we need hookshot, hookshot is not in Ganon's tower. I don't have any magic. See whether I can do this old trick. Okay, got it. Probably should still use magic, yeah. You know, that was completely unnecessary, that trick. In hindsight, because I was gonna use magic anyways in order to speed up the puffball kill. Because I completely messed up the rest anyways. Wait, it wasn't hookshot locked. Oh, wait! Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on. It was hookshot locked. Wait. Okay, that's funny. We wanna go up the mountain. Alright, the reason why that's so funny is because it was hookshot locked. The dungeon, that is. Except that you can get to the boss, but not the right-hand side of the dungeon. And there was nothing you needed in order to get to the right-hand side of the dungeon. And to the boss on the right-hand. There was nothing on the right-hand side of the dungeon you needed in order to get to the boss that way around. Because there was a key for a key on the right side, and just one. So you could actually go and defeat the boss. Without going right side, no matter how you use the keys, I suppose. I guess I still don't understand key logic. Hookshot was hookshot locked? Yeah, it's just like... I guess I don't understand key logic in Ice Palace. I really don't get it. I need to study it some more. Very confusing. And I still need an ice rod now. Ice rod, please. I take a sword, that's nice. I would also take silver arrows. The sword could have come earlier, would have been nice, because then I wouldn't have bought another blue potion. Alright, the most important information. Do we need bombos? We do not. So we can go into Turtle Rock. Do I just go into Turtle Rock? Sure. Oh, I hate going into Turtle Rock when I need nothing but the ice rod. It's so awkward. There's a shovel. Please don't be ice rod. This is one of these kind of the place where some people will go into Turtle Rock now, other people will just stay out of Turtle Rock, and well, basically a coin flip. Whether we will win or lose here. We did get a shovel. Is there no mushroom in this mode or what? Now we can shove and push. Not technically wrong. Alrighty, not looking forward to this one. If this is not hookshot, if this is not ice rod, we immediately go Thieves Town. Probably clear out the entire thing, grab the purple chest. Morning, I think that was an item. Wasn't a key. I mean, here's the thing, I actually wouldn't mind shovel too much to have the ice rod, because then you need to double dip the mountain at the very least. The main reason why I came up here to begin with is because I wanted to know whether I need Bombos medallion or not. Because that's always kind of a risk. Please get out of my way, thank you sir. Yeah, grab the purple chest. Wait, how do I incorporate shovel into that road? I don't really. Guess I'm just gonna check it separately afterwards. But I would want to go purple chest into swamp. Hit me, thank you. Could just be a small key, it very frequently is. Not in this case. Let's see. Still have a lot of locations available. Outside of Turtle Rock, that is. So, we don't have a good way of getting back over to Spike Cave, so I guess we're not gonna check Spike Cave anytime soon. But also this means most likely I'm not gonna find it here anyways. We might as well just check Mimic Cave first before checking the other chest. Hit the wrong peg. Too bad. Not in Mimic Cave. Derp. Well, we found Bomb Boss. Now Misery Mire is available. It's actually kind of an interesting idea, because now all pendant dungeons are completely completable. Oh right, I'm not doing this. First time this seed where I bonk into a wall like that. Had to be a small key. Now we hope for Laser Ridge to have something useful. We actually even got the map already. Not know about the compass. Since we don't necessarily go to the boss, I do want to preserve both my health and magic for whatever other endeavors we may go on afterwards. There's the compass, so the boss has an item. Also we need to get a small key, so there's one more item we can get here. How much value is there in keeping the portal? Should have thought about this beforehand. Should have thought about this beforehand. Okay, we go in the dark world over there. I guess Purple Chest and Swamp Palace are off limits anyways if I wanna not spend like 100 minutes deforming. Actually everything else will require the mirror, but if I find the ice rod in the back of... well actually even the front of the stone. I haven't done that. Actually, what's the start drop? Arrows, good to know. There's powder. So yeah, we definitely grab the purple chest after this. There's some compass. I'm just hoping it's not in the front of Thieves' Town, because frequently people will check the first 4 chests. There's a bucknet, that's neat. I like bucknets. I already have a fairy though, so... just wanna mark it on my tracker so I don't forget that I have it. There's the big key somewhere in here. There it is. I do hope this is an item, however. Because... ooh, it's not. Because otherwise, if there's only one item in Thieves' Town, people will very frequently be drawn to Green Pendant Thieves' Town. Because it's like, oh, there's only one item in the front, so might as well go for the rest in the back, right? And considering where the Titansmiths were, and that's usually where people go after Thieves' Town, chances are pretty decent that my opponent would already do this a while ago. Don't have a boomerang for the diagonal strand. Alright, we have all dungeon items, so the rest of the chests will contain the remaining items. Oh, that's interesting. I would have definitely gone to the backside of Thieves' Tunnels as well by the time I was around Thieves' Tunnel, because there was not a whole lot left. In a sense. Why did I go below? Above would have been more efficient. I do have a ferry still, so if I wanted to make a Death Warp up Death Mountain, I need to release it. I just now thought about that. Hi. This is not it. Come on. That is not dashing. Nope, not here. Basically, after Thieves' Tunnel, we discard the portal on Turtle Rock. Not really worth keeping at that point, because it's gonna take me way too many Death Warps for it to be efficient, I think anyways. Well, it would really depend on how quick I would get the thing, I suppose. Blind as well. Green painted available. This is not it. Yeah, we grab purple chest, powder, deliver purple chest, deliver green pendant. Go Spike Cave, I guess. Then Misery Mire, then Swamp. That's the order I think I'm gonna do things in. Unless we get like a book along the way, I guess. I did not know you could dash with the chest after dropping down if you dash early enough. That was news to me. Red Boomerang. I like it. Good tool. Purple chest, green pendant. I wonder if they can dash as well when the Birchos lands. Might be difficult. Green pendant. Aside from my one hiccup, which I actually don't even remember what it was, I just remember there was a little hiccup somewhere. Oh yeah, desert. I think my routing has been decently efficient for the most part. So it's really just the ice route can be anywhere, and if somebody gets lucky and goes there first, well, what are you gonna do about it? Alright. Spike Cave. Maybe I shouldn't go Spike Cave first. Just thinking about it, because potentially I could find a book in like Misery Mire or Swamp. Then I could combine that with Spike Cave. Then again, it also works the other way around. If I find book, I can check it before Swamp. You actually want to use the invulnerability items before you need them, just so you can start dashing. Right, Misery Mire it is. Oh yeah, I guess boots are also a thing still. Or item locations. I keep forgetting about those. Okay, who would like to have some fried chicken? Anyone? Just keep in mind that it's not really a chicken, it's a murder bird. Whatever these things are called. Don't have any magic, but technically you can do the thing with arrows. Well, I feel like the Elden Ring birds are very much inspired by these birds here, considering how murderous the ones are in Elden Ring. Really? Oh. He just wiggled slightly to the left. I think that actually was necessary. I don't actually have enough magic for the left side here. How you do that? Guess I'm gonna use the blue potion? Or I go around compass. Yeah, I should prematurely switch to mirror just in case. 2 small keys, 1 from a pot. I guess we're gonna go right side first this time, because we just hit the switch and this should be fine. Rude. Another small key. We haven't gotten the big key yet though. I'm just gonna go left. Slowly it is. Because I need to get magic. I mean, I could use the blue potion, but I think I'd rather keep the blue potion for a small time investment. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to this chest then. Now we're gonna have 0 magic again. As long as I don't miss, that is. I miss I have less than 0 magic. This is interesting. So this chest here never contains a small key. So it has to contain map, compass, an item, the big key. Actually, that's not true. It technically can contain a small key if the big key was on the other side. This is the big key. Would I go to the boss? If... No. No, we don't. We still have the entirety of Swamp. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the boss here if there's an item there. At this point, not terribly unlikely. Because there's still 2 items in here and haven't found any. There's 1. Oops. Oh. Ay. I guess we go to the boss. At this point, I guess we start thinking about a pedestal? I don't like thinking about pedestal. Pedestal is stupid. We don't have a good tool to deal with this. Well, actually, I guess we kinda do. Maybe I should have gone Swamp first. Most people would go Swamp first. It's just often you can dip in Misery Mire and immediately get back out. So it's often a quick affair. Am I going to... No, I'm actually not gonna spook you here. I'm gonna spook you in the next room. Assuming I still have to set up. I may not. I'm not gonna try. I want to keep the magic. Because I don't have enough health. Now I have enough health to do the spin stuff. Honestly, Ice Rod on pedestal is kind of my favorite method thing right now. Like, I would not mind it. Because realistically, I've been playing the seed reasonably efficiently, I suppose. Wasn't too terrible for me having no practice in this. Well, it's definitely not here. But Swamp Palace is just more likely, purely because Pedestal is one item, and Swamp Palace is... Sticks actually still, because the first chest didn't contain anything. Good thing I didn't try to keep the Turtle Rock portal, by the way, because I would have wasted a lot of time here. Ice Rod on this boss would also have been good. Fair. Yeah, actually Ice Rod on Misery Mire boss would have been pretty solid as well. Alright. Really? I don't think I've ever gotten stuck on a spawning skull like that before. Kinda weird to enter Swamp Palace twice but not having gotten any items out of it. I mean, it wasn't the worst decision to go ahead and get the first chest in Swamp. Just a bit of a weird one, I guess. I didn't really think through whether this is any good or not in terms of efficiency. I mean, I was right there in the Dark World, but then again, that entire Dark World route was kind of questionable. But that's a different thing entirely. Remember, still have the fairy, still have a blue potion. Although I guess it doesn't matter now for the purposes of I'm not gonna die for it. Yeah, I think I would feel better about this if I went to Swamp first, all things considered. Just because most people would go Swamp first, and I feel like I was efficient enough for the most part, that this may have still been fine. But now I'm an entire Misery Mire behind if somebody went Swamp before anything else. Oh well, we'll see how this is gonna turn out. You always think you have an idea of how opponents work their strategy. Also, we did get the big key in the first test, I do remember. Not here. But realistically, they might just kind of think differently than you in terms of how to route a seed. You plant, by the way, the bomb before, after the water emerges completely, because otherwise it lags actually quite significantly most of the time, where the water will just take forever to fill into the basin. I don't actually know whether this is more efficient, but the lag feels so slow that it feels like it's way faster to just put the bomb down afterwards. Another item right here. Pretty much sure we switch to the mirror just in case it's not here. I just hope I didn't forget the location. That would be awkward. Only 2 items left in this dungeon. Alright, let's see. Come on. Took me a bit longer than necessary. Okay, there's 1 item left. So it's actually 50-50 whether it's on pedestal or in here. Again, pedestal would kinda sort of benefit me in terms of how I routed it. And it's at the very least on the boss, so not the worst so far. Chances for pedestal increasing. Alright, so pedestal could be bombos, well, I say bombos, book or boots as well as mushroom. Mushroom is kind of straightforward, but if we get boots, is there anything aside from? I don't think there is. It's just the bonk rocks and kingston, so it's also kind of straightforward. Where we go first. Alrighty, let's see. And it's here. Shame. Would have enjoyed if it was on the pedestal instead. Well, let's see. Again, I feel like this is a coin flip. Because somebody decides to either go into Turtle Rock, or somebody decides to check everything before Turtle Rock. In this case I went into Turtle Rock early. And I feel like I only really have a chance if my opponent also did that route. And if they either fumbled around for long enough that me doing Misery Maya first was not that big of a deal, or themselves did Misery Maya first. Oh right, don't have boots. Speaking of which, I suppose there's a 1 in 22 chance for Ganon's Torch to have boots on them. Wait, no, they don't have boots on them. The key. Although it's almost a 1 in 22 chance now that they have boots as well. Alright, did not actually kill the boss, I just got the item off of it. Trying to think whether there's anything I can optimize here in this dungeon now. I mean, I got everything, we just dashed through. Arrows. You wanna select the fire rod because these pokies over here can be awkward. Like that, if I mess up anyways. Thank you for the matching back, we appreciate it. Then... that. Slight optimization here. Very slight. Barely noticeable. Don't give up on me now, controller. That would be awkward. Suppose I did not really need that magic. Still have the blue potion as a backup. I really mess up. That wasn't the greatest, I guess. Also, that magic would not have been sufficient if I did this during the thing. Come on. Whoopsie. 3 taps to the left. And we even get a boomerang. Not like I'm gonna use it, but I guess it fills up the inventory slightly more. Do we do the 4 Dark Magician again? Probably. And hey, welcome to you, David Lopan. Thank you for the good luck. I definitely need it at this point. Not much left, but the luck concerns what my opponent did. So 50-50 to go Swamport for the rock. I see. Fair enough. And yeah. If you go to fall asleep, I wish you good night, Xcodes. Thank you for dropping that. But yeah, I'm not unhappy with my routing decision. It just sometimes doesn't work out, and that's random. Not much you can do about that. Silvers can still be somewhere, actually. These days I always hope for the item to be in the firebar room, because whoever goes for the Dark Magician strategy, I'm gonna check there later. But at the same time, there's no smoky on the right side, I'm gonna check there even later. Magic. Speaking of magic, no, it was arrows for the drops from these. I was too slow. Now I have to wait for the spike. Don't hit that. Hold down left, mash the Y button. As it always works. Almost always. Sometimes it doesn't. There's a book. You know what would be funny? Book in here, and then Boots on the Bombas tablet, but the big key of Gen's Tower was in here. On the torch. I think that would be fun. Wait, I did the wrong way around. Oh no. Tammy's gonna yell at me. Tammy's never gonna find out. Probably. Bonk still works. Like, not big bonk, but we need to bomb jump here instead. It's very lenient, this jump. I didn't set down the bomb first. Whoops. The Arrow of Destiny. Too bad my arrow counter was full, so I couldn't really pick it up, so it was just left on the ground there. There's silvers. And a big key. We don't need to check the last chest. I have silvers now. Also, I didn't mark the ice rod, sorry about that. Probably some people bothered by that. I'm gonna do that at the next opportunity here. I've selected the burner prematurely, just in case that was a good option at the time. I have a fairy, still have a blue potion, so... Oof. Oof. 2 misses. 3 misses. 4 misses, really, even if I didn't shoot there. That was not good. I think arrows are in the top left. Yeah, right. There's enough arrows for Ganon. This was not pretty. I do have enough magic for the thing. Okay. Getting the small key. Why did I open this? Yes, I get a cape now. Okay, sure. Reward me for being a dumbus and just following the muscle memory. Why not? Okay. Not gonna open this one because that was literally the last item that could be of any value whatsoever. I'm actually going to just do the standard strat because I messed this other one up so many times. I need to practice it again. I still have a blue potion. Okay, that was interesting. I wonder whether I could have offset. Actually, yeah, I could have gone to the sides. That would have worked. And I needed to keep this. Oh my goodness, that was not good. Ooh, bad fight. Bad fight. Alright. Oh, bombing chest, please. Just didn't do anything wrong. The people who put stuff in them, maybe. But just... they have no fault. They're just there to hold stuff that people put in them. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One for goodness. Yeah, get rid of the bombs. Get rid of the bombs because then I can menu quicker. Okay, not bad. For the final race. Alright, of the 12 total participants, 6 have finished so far. And... actually 7 just now. I'm done. Pause. Pause the timer. How are you gonna pause the timer? Oof. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Okay. I did win it actually. By 4 seconds. So my opponent was Coxla. And I won with a time of 1 hour 41 minutes and 52 seconds. My opponent had a time of 1 hour 41 minutes 56 seconds. All those little things actually ended up paying off. Four seconds is enough, I suppose. All those little things that I do pay off. And then I lose it all by being a dingus in desert, I suppose. But that's a thing. Wow, that's mildly unexpected. But I ended up winning, that is, because I felt like it wasn't as bad of odds compared to the previous seeds for me winning, in terms of what I felt like could have been done better. But I still would have favored my opponent over me winning. And thank you, everybody. Oof. That was super close. Wonder what they had left still. PG to Coxla, I think it is the name. They are apparently French and English, or at least they know French. And thank you for playing. I'm actually curious because that was such a tight race. What did they do? They actually found boots. Wait, no they didn't. The tracker just shows that they could use boots. Oh, there's always green, I see. Yeah, they did do literally everything too. This was super close. I think without that one cycle at the end for a cannon, I would have certainly lost. So... wow. Thank you, Northrix, I appreciate it. That was by far the closest race yet. Who was I laddering against? In this case, Coxla. Basically the way the ladder works is you are randomly pitched against one of the other participants in the ladder. You don't know who it is and you're not allowed to figure out who it is. Until you are done, you do not know. So that's kind of the short version right there. And yeah, I actually have never heard of them before, to be completely honest, so... that feels like definitely a name to look out for. With everything checking, their execution has to be at the very least equal to mine. I like to think that I'm not terrible at execution anymore. I'm not as good as the monsters, let's put it this way. But either their execution was at least equal, or the routing was better. Or maybe one or the other was better, who knows. Either way, definitely very crazy in terms of how close that was. Whew. Yeah, they did literally everything as well. And... did they go Miss Remeyer before as well? Yeah, they did literally everything. That was probably mostly the same route too. So there was no advantage for me in my routing. I like to think that I have some of the better routing, which kind of offset a little bit by me making a variety of mistakes, but there was no advantage there. Just a tiny bit, I guess, luckier maybe even? Who knows? Probably lucky. Especially with me being out of practice, it must have been luck. Alrighty everybody, I'm gonna take a short break. I actually haven't eaten anything yet. The race came up before I got the opportunity to, so we're gonna continue a bit later with some more Elden Ring. And maybe today is gonna be the last day of Elden Ring, maybe not. Depends on how difficult the boss is gonna be, and it looks to be difficult. So yeah, take care everybody, and have a good time until later, or until next time.